Hey guys, good on my back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
Shane.
Eric.
I'm on frame, just barely.
And we're here with our, I was going to say Breaking Bad commentary, but no, Back to the Future commentary.
Yeah. I'll probably be playing music. Never mind.
Yeah, I haven't seen this for a long time, so it's been a while, but I used to watch it a lot.
Yep.
It's been a few months. This was one of the movies that I grew up with, along with like Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Lethal Weapon, all those other movies that I shouldn't have watched when I was like 8.
I didn't see this until my late teens, and I saw the second one first.
Really? That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Huh. You saw the second one first.
I did.
Why'd you watch
I was
the
very
second
confused.
Actually,
Did you by accident?
That sucks, dude.
Well, the second one was on like cable or whatever.
I remember seeing like the train scene in the third one on cable and being like, "What's this? Like, what's this?" And then we watched Back to the Future.
Right.
yeah. Nice.
My brother and cousin, like, this was like their favorite trilogy.
Yeah.
So like I grew up watching. I don't remember the first time I watched it. I just watched it the other day, and I watched it in November once and December at once.
It's a fantastic one. I don't know anything about any behind the scenes. Hopefully
I don't know.
Somebody did some research. Aaron, did you do any research? Because I didn't do any.
Not really.
He did some research.
I
Let's
could-
get started. Let's get
I
started.
could quote the whole movie, but I don't know anything either.
Yeah.
I watched the first and the third growing up, but my parents didn't like the second one, so they never recorded
They
it.
forbidden it.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
The second is my
Christ,
favorite.
Calvin, we gotta go back in time. Fix that.
Yeah.
But speaking of, let's get started with this movie. No more talking. Get started.
All right, so those who are syncing up with us, we are on the last perceivable frame of the Universal logo at the beginning of the movie. So we are going to be starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Perfect.
Steven Spielberg presents.
Okay. No. Ticking, Eric. Tick,
It's like
tick.
I know. It's really messing with me because of watching Watchmen. What a great logo.
I know. So iconic.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a good way to start off a movie.
It's such a good opening. Like,
Man, Captain Hook would hate this place.
Clock, Smee! God, we got to do Hook.
Yeah.
We're coming a weekend and do Hook, and we have to.
No.
we got to do Tombstone first.
Yeah.
You know what's-
that's a reaction though.
That's true.
You know what's great about this? It's like when he calls Doc, like
Look at the man on the clock.
Yeah.
this world is pretty lived in already. Like they have this relationship. Later on, their principal's like, "You still hanging on that crazy bastard?"
Yeah.
God, that guy ever have hair?
My grandma had one of those cat.
Mine did too.
Yeah.
It was mine. Grandma, it looked like Felix. It was
Yeah,
black.
I think some salesman just walked around to every house in the Middle Ohio Valley, sold them.
Probably.
Well, my grandma had one, and she lived over around McConnellsville.
Well, he got around, Calvin.
And he must have.
Yeah.
It's like this scene tells you so much using no dialogue, and then it tells you so much the second time you watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you know what to expect.
Yeah.
A Rube Goldberg machine.
Power of love too, man.
I love that song.
Plutonium theft.
Damn Libyans.
Libyans. Libyans.
No, not those guys.
Aw.
Burnt toast. Gary Busey, Eric.
Jancy made breakfast the other day, and then like 3 hours later, she's like, "Damn it!" I'm like, "What?" She's like, "There's toast still on the toaster."
I love this. I love this contraption right here. By the way, there's a clock right there to the right. My brother had a clock, the exact same thing. And one time he was beating my ass. I stepped on it,
Yeah.
and then he started beating my ass more.
Yeah.
That's a tall clock.
It sounded like you deserved it.
I
don't know what
did.
the
I broke his
context was,
VCR
but
with
I
a soccer
imagine you
ball.
did.
I always love these kind of contraptions, like this and Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and all the stuff that Rick Moranis has made and stuff. I love, like...
Einstein. Okay, so I'll tell you in a minute.
Oh, I love him saying Doc.
Yeah.
What was he doing while he was filming this again?
He was in his TV show.
Yeah, what's it called?
Seventh Heaven?
No.
Shit, no, Rick.
Family Ties.
I reckon you get your ass kicked for
Fucking,
Family Ties.
Family
Home
Ties.
Improvement.
That's right.
There's a shot of him in Family Ties running towards the camera going, Doc!
No, that's not from that. That's actually from...
That's from The Frighteners.
The Frighteners.
The
That sounds
Frighteners.
right, yeah.
He's
Oh.
making it with Peter Jackson,
Oh, okay.
and he's supposed to be saying, "Judge!" And
Yeah.
the camera goes up on his face, and he goes,
Doc.
God damn it! I called him Doc again.
So that was one of his like next movies after this. And
Okay.
He spent so long doing Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. They actually shot a lot of stuff at night and stuff too,
Because he was
of his
working all
schedule
day.
of filming his TV show.
Great sound here.
If you haven't played the Telltale game, oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't played The Walking Dead. I heard that's like the
It's
pinnacle.
much better.
You ever hear
Yeah.
James
Yeah.
Arnold Taylor's impression of Marty McFly?
No.
It's perfect. He's the guy who plays Obi-Wan in the Clone Wars.
Per voice actor.
Oh yeah.
Now, you would never turn on your amp before connecting your
Calvin,
instrument.
shit.
Calvin, go get your guitar.
Look at
let's
that.
see what
This
you do.
movie is so fucking timeless.
Look at that fucking thing.
I just
Look at the lens flare.
I just love how everything in the beginning of the movie comes back at some point, like
What-
as the movie goes on. You know.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I can't hear you very
I don't know
well,
if you're
Rick.
not talking to the mic or what, but you're very quiet.
Hello.
I mean, that sounds
That's
fine. there.
better.
Yeah.
Talking to your mic more.
It's also possibly my voice isn't helping.
What were you saying?
Just how there's so much that comes back throughout the movie
Yeah.
again and again and again.
There is.
Yeah.
Especially you watch a second one. We should watch a second one and then do a commentary of this again.
I would say if you could maybe turn it down a little bit in our ears, might help us out. Twin Pines Mall. Yeah.
There you go.
Working.
You hear like a come back to bed, baby. Shut up.
No, that would be Rick. Rick and Morty.
I'll keep that in mind. Oh, these clocks.
It's 8 o'clock.
No wonder the mansion got burnt down.
Are there more clocks or more denim in this movie?
That's a great thing. More clocks, more denim.
What?
Kind of
There's the
experiment.
plutonium. It's right there. Oh man. I love this song.
Uh,
No, it's
Yeah.
a good song. And Shane said like a little bit ago that this is a timeless movie. And I think that it definitely is. But one of the things that makes it timeless is that when it gets into its soundtrack, like
It's-
that classical theme
Yeah.
makes it timeless.
Yeah.
Whereas a song like this, which is great, can date it a little bit.
this is
you know?
the only unclassical thing.
Yeah,
but
I know,
It's
exactly.
become this classic, timeless.
Yeah.
To me,
But
it's- yeah.
just this like, I don't know. This middle America, Midwest look to it.
Yeah.
It's so great.
You saw Toys R Us, man. That,
Yeah.
it put
Yeah,
some
that's
time on
pretty
it.
dated.
Yeah.
Sadly,
Yeah, guys like, get the house.
either
Maybe
dated. or-
kids did that back then.
Yeah. Hey,
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew hat.
Mountain Dew rep.
he didn't stop. He didn't care.
No, man. He's Mountain Dew.
Couldn't do this in Marietta. All those brick
Re-elect Mayor
streets.
Goldie Williams, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, we all know how that.
Everything's graffitied.
None of us were alive in 1985, right?
No,
No.
no, you weren't. I was 87. You got to be 86, Eric.
No,
Calvin?
I was 87.
Oh, well, definitely. Okay, even more. I'm more correct. See, you feel it. You feel the history here.
The people watching this today, like this is 85 is as far removed to them as 55 was
Yep.
to 85,
Yep.
right? That's crazy to think about.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
But this,
Yeah.
we have more in common. Yeah, but between 55 and 85, so much more changes. I think
You wanna-
socioeconomic. I mean, socially.
Yeah, but the internet changes for
Well, yeah, but then
85
but the internet. Yeah, I guess in terms of like values and kids and teenagers, I feel like they haven't changed too much. But 55, I think.
cocaine.
Let me tell you something, Rick. We're closer to the T-Rex, and the T-Rex is close to the Triceratops.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
You should have brought that up in the Jurassic Park commentary.
God damn
You
it.
failed us, Eric.
No, dude. I was gonna say, like, looking back nowadays, like you can't just show up tardy to school and make it in.
Yeah.
Like every school I know now, they lock the
They
doors.
locked the fucking door.
Yeah.
You can't just go into it and be like try to sneak in and not get tardy.
I feel like we just got in there like when I went to high school.
Yeah.
They didn't do that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like 2 years later they started locking
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Now they're locked. You get in those bigger schools, they have fucking metal detectors and
At the
stuff.
same time when kindergartners had to go full days.
Yeah, right.
All shit went
Yeah,
down.
half
falling
days
asleep
or
and
every
shit
other day.
there. They don't last. Did you guys ever have a hard ass at your school like Mr. Strickland?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
He
Calvin.
sounds like one of us.
I don't know who Mr. Strickland was or how hard he was.
Our 8th grade teacher, Mr. Robinson, he had the green monster, which was like a paddle that he used back when paddles could be used.
yeah. He
But-
scared you guys of it? The green
It's
monster.
the green monster. I used to be able to use this.
I was paddling in high school.
You were?
Yep.
Yeah, you
Well,
told
you
that
should-
story
you
before.
should have been.
I have. Well, yeah, but I took it in lieu
Yes,
of
Wilson.
detention. If I
Oh.
was at the very end of the policy, like they weren't doing it to discipline people, but if you didn't want to go to detention, you could have Mr. Licky paddle you. And he did.
Did he pat you hard?
Hard.
Did he
Really?
Real hard.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, I know.
So here we...
What was his name?
Mr. Litke.
What did you scream when he hit you?
Ah, Licky, Licky. I didn't know where you're going with that.
Look at Marty looking. That's the real traditional meme right there.
Yeah, it is,
Said
isn't it?
that, there's other...
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that happened first here. I love this. Just like his father.
I don't think I can take that kind of rejection.
Yeah.
Zales.
Dude, the clock tower
This
being
bitch is around in the games too, man.
the clock
Say-
towers and stuff coming in right now is just great. You know,
I know.
This is a
It's so much
very
stuff. It's
it's
just
a very
seeded
efficient
on.
movie.
Yeah.
everything like you need everything.
It's one of the best screenplays ever written.
Yeah.
I think. And it's so cool how you meet characters and then you meet them again and
Yeah.
then you meet them again. In some
Yeah.
cases,
Yeah.
you meet
Yeah.
them again.
Dude, according to I think it was an IMDb thing or something. There was a thing saying like their script was rejected like 44 times. Like they went through a lot of script rewrites or whatever for this movie. So
Well, it definitely shows
Maybe
how
that's
much
why.
work they put into it.
Is this a real town square?
I don't
It
know.
looks like it is.
I don't know.
Rather-
They had
rather than
they
being
had to
a
have
sec-
redressed it when they go back in time and stuff. You know.
There's
Yeah.
Staples over there. That's still around.
That'd be a hell of a big set, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they've built bigger
They had to
things.
put so much control and continuity. You know.
Yeah.
That's the diner back there, right? With
Yep, that's the
windows.
the
diner.
aerobic place.
The aerobics. Yeah.
You know what's weird is that Back to the Future 2, in the future, it's a diner again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, it rhymes.
Well, it's like that. It's like that burrito shop.
Oh, by the college?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, I hate that
Good
Wally's
point.
pizza. I hate it.
You hate what?
Wally's pizza.
I haven't had it.
Sucks.
Or is it... Yeah, I think we had it like 10 years ago.
What about-
and it
what
sucked
about the
in,
hot
it sucked
dogs?
now.
Oh, I'll have to try it
The
again.
hot dogs were alright, but they didn't have chili cheese dog, and that's what doomed them to failure.
Well, yeah, they closed and now Wally's is there.
Dude,
Yeah,
can
it
you...
sucks.
When I was 17, I wouldn't do this for a girl's dad, really. But it'd be hard not to, looking in her eyes.
What
But-
movies we got in the back there? American Style.
American style.
Aw,
Yeah,
I love
high
you.
five.
It's,
Back
it's
then you
love
didn't
American
need...
style,
yeah,
right?
Back then you didn't...
It says
you didn't-
orgy.
Orgy.
American style.
American Style.
Damn.
I've seen Killing American.
I've seen
Style.
pork. I've seen what, Porky's.
I've seen
That's an orgy
Porky's.
movie. Yeah.
It says Triple X matinee or something. No, Triple X rating.
It's Vin Diesel, man.
It's like a Triple X orgy place.
It's a Vin Diesel movie, dude. Triple X.
Is that orgy supposed to be Becker?
Dude, they would have, like, we're so spoiled. We just porn
Well, yeah,
anywhere.
I mean-
Here you had to go to a theater
Pee-wee
And be
Herman
seen
got caught,
leaving.
right?
and pretend. Yeah, they
That
wore,
was a real theater.
people
How
wore
was that,
trench
right?
coats and shit.
No, I thought that was like a Triple X theater.
That's a real thing. Yeah.
No, Pee Wee Herman. That was like at a real theater. It wasn't at like a Triple X place, right?
I thought it was like a.
It was like I think it was like a Triple X place.
Yeah.
They just
Oh.
found him there.
Then what was the big deal?
That's the thing, Aaron.
It's pervy.
The man was innocent.
I don't think it's that bad. I do it, fan.
Insane. I thought he went to like he was in like
church. I go to that.
I thought he just went to a normal theater and started jacking
Oh,
off.
here.
in or
Okay, I love this right here.
Biff.
One
Could've
of the
been
best
killed.
villains. Look at those pants.
Yeah, I know,
What
right?
decade are those pants from?
something. 80s.
Well, he's still holding on to.
His
Like
glory days.
60s
Yeah.
and 70s. Yeah.
His high school days.
My insurance. Beer.
Jesus Christ.
Who's gonna pay for this?
And George is so good.
Oh man.
Hasn't changed.
What's
at
this
all.
actor's name again?
Crispin Glover.
He's on the wrong side of history, brother. In terms of like the movies, like the problems he had.
Really liked him in American Gods, though.
Oh yeah, he is. He's cool.
Was he in that
Charlie's Angels.
rat movie?
Yeah.
It was like a rat king.
Yeah, I remember that? I don't know.
Wilford?
Yeah.
Wilford? Willie?
I don't know that.
Some rat thing.
Dude.
He could control rats.
He
Ratatouille?
The guy who plays Biff is the best gym teacher in the world in Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah.
Have you seen Freaks and Geeks,
Yeah.
Eric?
Yeah, he's also really good in Legends of Tomorrow.
He's also really good in Wing Commander 4.
What?
Wing Commander 4. As
Oh,
Mark
okay.
Hamill.
Say hi to your mom for me. I'm so glad they got a younger guy and aged him up instead of like getting an in-between guy or getting an older guy and making him look younger.
Mm-hmm.
Willard.
Like he look at the makeup, man. He looks so
Willard.
good. He looks like a fucking old dude.
Yeah, it's
Like it's HD.
completely
It still looks
seamless.
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a pocket protector and shit.
Honestly, yeah.
Jesus.
I don't think I'd pay him for that.
What? I'm sorry, but god damn.
I'm
What's wrong with the pocket protector?
shocked by the thing that his keys are on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the reel?
Yeah.
Man, those were all the rage back in the 80s.
Were peanut brittle? Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's peanut brittle.
So much peanut
Look
brittle.
at his son. Look.
No, Dad. Diet Pepsi.
You know who he reminds me of is Kevin Spacey off American Beauty. Like he's kind of that loser.
Dude, check out like all
I love this.
all the product placement. Like everything is pointed towards the camera perfectly. Diet Pepsis, Mountain Dews.
Idaho Spuds.
See, right there,
board game.
right there.
Yeah.
That's how they paid for these movies back then.
Yeah. I mean, look at this woman at the end of her rope.
Yeah, right. Look at that style.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude.
Jeez.
Jesus. He's got to go to Rax.
Kiss your mother with that mouth?
Does he work at Rax?
I don't know. I've always thought
Man,
that.
I miss Rax.
I think,
Dude,
I think
Rax
it's like
roast
a-
beef. There's
Rax
something
roast
special
beef was
about
the
it.
shit, dude.
Dude, my dad just told me a story yesterday about being in Rax. And I, like, when I was a kid, I was like 2, and I went up because Rax had a buffet. I went to the buffet by myself, and all the whole family was looking. He's doing it by himself. And I'm like, doing this. I take the pudding. I get the pudding. I go, brr, brr, put it on my plate. And then I look around, and like a manager looks right at me. I go, put it back. My dad's like running at me, no!
He licked his tongue for people who are listening to this. Yeah, he licked his spoon at that buffet.
He's
then
like,
stuck
yeah,
it
that was
back
in
in the-
Rax,
in
and they
the-
closed that down
So
after
2 years
that.
old. That's when it started,
That's
man.
why they
Oh,
closed it.
man.
The rest is history.
Downward
Damn you,
spiral.
Eric.
Downward spiral from there.
Because he was Grandpa him with a car, dude.
That's
And we all know what he was doing, too. That's what's so funny.
Man.
So we go back in time, and we get to see, like, the way they've remembered things incorrectly, or,
Yeah.
they're looking at it through rose-tinted glasses.
I mean, there's nothing saying that there's rose-tinted glasses on that. I mean, the hitting him with a car
Well,
is
she
what
didn't
happened.
know. What I always said, like, she didn't know.
You
She
don't-
didn't have the whole story.
Yeah, you don't know that he was like, oh, I was just peeping.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah. I didn't realize younger, but she's just drinking straight vodka.
Never been a peeper. Yeah.
I can't
Never-
believe how
Have
like
you?
time story is used. Time travel is usually like so convoluted, but this movie makes it so simple and
It
understandable
does.
to anyone.
Yeah.
And Ant-Man was... So you're telling me Back to the Future's bullshit?
See, she's drinking this vodka because she's reminiscing on these great times and what she remembers of love
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah.
And then she's staring at... Hang on.
She's remembering being
This.
raped, right?
Staring at this. No, she's not remembering being raped.
No, because that... In this...
Hasn't happened
in
yet.
The timeline was
in this movie, the time travel, like, it hasn't happened yet. Because
Yeah.
he would have that truck. They would all be handsome.
Diet
and thin.
Pepsi is still pointing at the camera.
Diet Pepsi free. Whatever that means.
Fresh.
I read this
Oh,
article
less sugar.
a few years ago. It's this very, I guess, progressive article about how this movie's. It's stupid how this movie, like at the end, like to be successful, you got to be rich and thin and good looking, and it's a
Yeah.
terrible thing to expose to kids.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's how I became successful.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Thin, good looking.
Yeah, with me. I need this other Joker, Jesus.
He became like a science fiction author. It's not like
Who?
the dad.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
he had to have the courage to
Einstein.
submit his script. You know what I mean? And he never would have done that without his son going back in time and giving him. It's just so cool.
Man, I love
It's almost as good as looking Darth Vader.
some of the little things they do. Like there's a Twin Pines Mall. He goes back, he finds the Twin Pines, runs one over. Lonely Pine Mall.
Lonely
Yeah.
Pine, yeah.
I wonder.
That one's a popular one that it's like one of those ones like if you're not paying attention, you won't see it, but a lot of people still don't know about it. So
Yeah.
what we're talking about is that this mall is called the Twin Pines, but after the tree is taken down.
So here in a few minutes, when he goes back in time, he ends up in the same location because it's just a different location. It's the same place but different time. Mm-hmm. When he runs over one of the pine trees, when you come back to the future, it's called Lonely Pine.
Lonely Pine. Dude, look at the DeLorean.
You know what? I didn't know that, guys.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
Really?
I didn't know
well,
that.
there we go. Because
go.
usually you say that, people are like, I know.
No, I didn't know that. No.
But there's some people out there that
I
don't
would
know.
just look at fucking trivia too.
No, you didn't know that. Shit, they wouldn't put that in there because they thought everybody would know it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I'm an idiot, I guess.
I'll tell you.
Dude, I wouldn't send my dog back first. Would you? You have to be so damn confident.
I'd probably send like a
You
like
can't
a
even
possum
remember
first.
to feed the dog unless he makes a robot to do it.
You know what he could have
They
done?
have a great relationship. Come
Well, he wanted an organic test, right?
on. Yeah.
So I mean that's why. But I was like, you could just put the stopwatch in there and see what the stopwatch did, and then you do the dog and see what happened.
True.
And
Yeah.
what's his name? Doc Brown, the actor.
Christopher Lloyd.
He really does look like an old son of a bitch. Like, I know they aged him up.
This is why we got to watch Suburban Commando.
Yeah, we do.
I've never seen it.
I was frozen today. I just had Ninja Turtles 2 VHS. That's the only reason I know anything about that movie. God, our JC Payne just got shut down. The one that's close to us for.
Yeah, but they're rebuilding shit on its foundations. I don't know what they're doing.
Really?
They're
What?
Wait,
building
no.
stuff.
JC Payne's not shut down.
Sears shut down.
Yeah.
Sears?
Yeah, you
Well, JC
fool.
Payne is
fucking
shutting
hoes.
down, right?
Yeah,
Is
No.
it? I don't think so.
It's not.
Kmart is.
Yeah, I was just
No.
there.
Kmart is, yeah.
Okay.
Jesus, Shane.
Yeah, Jesus, Shane.
Go out and go shopping.
Fucking go.
Well, I thought they had this crazy sale like in December.
Yeah, that's just
that's
just good business.
That was just
That's a
good
Christmas sale.
sales. Yeah,
It was Christmas, Shane.
That's where I buy some. I bought my
Well,
cool
my dad
jacket.
canceled Christmas, guys, so I'm sorry.
This movie did so much for a car that would have sold
the
zero
DeLorean.
otherwise.
The owner, the guy who created the DeLorean, I don't know what his name was. I forget something DeLorean. He wrote the director and stuff and told him thank you for like immortalizing his car because like people think of DeLorean, they think of this now. You know?
I get excited when I see one.
Yeah.
Even if it's
Yeah.
not like all decked out. Excited.
Like, I feel bad that there's not very many of them around, mostly because of the engine that they used was just a shit engine and it fell apart.
Yeah.
But
Thank you for immortalizing my terrible vehicle.
but all of the frame and the
serious
chassis and everything, the body parts and everything, it's all stainless. So the cars themselves last like crazy. Like they don't rust. They corrode a little bit, but they're bare stainless steel.
I really like the doors, and I think it's a good reason of picking the DeLorean because it has
The
those kind
gull-wing
of
doors.
different.
Well, it looks futuristic. Like in
future-y
Dumb and
doors.
Dumber when they buy that car.
Well, we see it in the comic book when he crashes into the barn.
Yeah,
Where
true.
Yeah.
It looks
Whenever-
Look at a
like a spaceship.
spaceship when it opens up like that.
Yeah. Whenever the flames show up here, my eye is always drawn to the part where one of their feet is over the flames. It just looks wrong, but I always look at it every single time.
Also, this is a completely unnecessary risk that he's taking.
Stand here in
No,
front.
trust science, right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
I see.
Every single time it gets
It
me.
always reminds me of the Lethal Weapon 3 intro.
Yeah.
I'd be like, ow, ow, ow.
Why 88 miles an hour, I wonder?
Just how
Science, Rick. Science.
Is it because like 2 8s are 2 infinity symbols almost?
Nope.
Okay.
Isn't a dog
Appropriate.
to space, you
We're
know?
watching Steins Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez.
All the fire went out.
Yeah. I love how it burned out through this entire scene, and it's just going and going and going.
This is all one shot here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all one take.
Right here.
Out of a DeLorean.
The way his voice cracks there, it's so good. Stop.
Move!
Oh, that Roto is so good.
Yeah, it's
You guys
great.
Ever watch the cartoon?
I remember seeing it,
No.
but
It was
the
pretty
train was there and shit too, wasn't it?
I did watch the Ace Ventura Pet Detective cartoon.
What's the April and Jim
I
cartoon?
watched Jackie Chan cartoon.
Yeah, I haven't watched that
Yeah.
one.
He can kick all their butts.
He could catch bullets like his dad.
A cowboy with a bad head.
So I guess the Universal Studio exec thought the title was so confusing he wanted to change it, and his recommendation was Spaceman from Pluto. But Spielberg
What?
just
What the fuck? Was he fired and shamed?
absolutely fought back on it.
Did he also want a giant spider?
Yeah, I don't.
Back to the Future is such a perfect title.
It really is.
It really is.
I hate executives. I hate it.
So a time machine was originally a refrigerator, like in multiple drafts, actually.
Really?
Before it was a car.
Huh.
And I guess something that George Lucas and Steven Spielberg used years later for Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
So they
let-
got
you should let
theirs.
those go- sometimes you gotta let those go.
Yeah.
Got theirs, yeah.
I love the effect on the car, like the cold and heat.
The dry ice.
look, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's ever been a more excited character than Doc Brown.
Yeah, right.
He's just so gleeful.
Well, he has to do that because of what he's saying, like the lines that he's giving. He has to give them that way because you just kind of roll with it.
Well,
you
yeah.
know?
And
Yeah.
you also, you don't want to be like, all right, so
Yeah.
now if you take this.
It was Harrison Ford. Like,
You don't-
no, just
Yeah. Or the clear eyes guy. You don't want the clear eyes guy telling you.
yes, you don't want that either.
What, Ben Stein? Is that his name? Something like that?
Ben Stein.
You guys know how Eric
Oh, okay. You said
Dry eyes.
You said clear eye. Okay.
Yeah.
Thought you meant the queer eye guys.
No.
From that queer
Yeah.
eye show. I'm like, I guess
was,
not.
I
But
was trying to follow along. I
What do you
did
think? I
not
thought
know
you
where
were
he was
talking
going.
Ah, you don't want that.
No, who said
queer
Bueller?
guys.
They got it.
I did.
Yeah, the Bueller. Yeah, that guy.
Hey, you said
I
the
was right
queer
there
eye
with
guys.
you.
I'm like, yeah, there's that new queer eye show on Netflix, I guess.
You don't want them telling
You don't want them to be Doc
Why
Brown.
not?
I'm like, well, but why though?
Yeah. So you know how Eric Stoltz was originally Marty McFly? Mm-hmm. And
And
he
they
got-
shot a lot of it.
Yeah. Well, I've never read this. I'm just reading here that many aficionados of this movie are convinced that 2 shots of Eric Stoltz are still in the movie and are coming up. One's where he dives into the car when the Libyans come,
Okay.
and one is supposedly when he arrives at the mall at the beginning of the film, which we missed.
We missed that one.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I'll have to look when he dives into the car. But yeah, they
So-
shot a lot of this stuff.
So they
Yeah.
use shots of him?
Well,
That's what they said.
editors have denied it, but
Yeah.
people are saying it's him. It's clearly him, but I obviously
Well,
I
yeah.
never knew that or heard that before.
Or they'd have to like credit him and pay him and stuff, right?
Oh, man, back
If
then, man.
if they admit it, yeah.
And the guy who played Biff insists that it's Stoltz he's punching in a scene in the diner because the actor who goes unseen is considerably taller than Fox.
Yeah.
So yeah, Thomas F. Wilson who plays Biff. Yeah.
Interesting.
People don't say that anymore.
Yeah.
They don't say gigawatts.
Gigawatts.
They say, everything's giga now, not
Yeah.
giga. I think giga is probably what they would have said back then.
Yeah.
Such a
What
good
pinball machine?
It's such a good idea to give him Einstein hair. He just looks like a scientist, you know.
Yeah.
Just doing this in a parking lot.
Yeah.
The VHS camcorder.
Uh-huh.
I love this. This is such a simple
Man,
effect.
he looks,
Nicolas
like,
Cage in here.
he looks like a minion back there with that one eye.
Banana. Banana.
I haven't seen him.
Not enough lead lining.
$25 years.
Yeah.
We're past that now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we passed that.
Over 10 years ago.
I remember that being a thing. You know, I also remember being a thing. They're making the shoes of the future.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I want a pair of those so badly.
They sold like crazy, didn't they?
Yeah, they only made so many of them.
Yeah.
They all just gone for so much money.
The dog would see it first.
It just now turns on its headlights. Like,
Because they saw him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Thank God I still have my hair.
Libyans,
Morty would be
Look
freaking
at the
out.
Libyans. They're coming into... They're shooting in the parking lot.
One of these Volkswagen
They're a Dharma van.
vans.
Yeah, Dharma. Yeah.
Oh, draw the fire! I love his hands.
Look out. Look out.
Of course he had a gun. No, don't be fool.
I always hated that.
What a way to open your movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Killing one of your main characters.
So you're saying right here it may have been the other guy?
When he
Where
dives in
That's
to the car.
That's what?
It's going to be when he dives into the car right there. So was that Eric Schultz or was that just a stunt double?
I don't know.
I don't
Definitely
know.
wasn't him.
Yeah. It wasn't Marty.
Yeah.
But I mean, it wasn't Fox.
Michael J. Fox.
But I mean, even if I don't know. I'm not convinced that was Schultz. Because even if he was the principal actor then, they wouldn't have him do that. They'd have a stunt guy do it.
And their
You know?
hair's different.
Or maybe like the cut they used, like the take of him doing it, it just wasn't good. And then
And this
like,
is also back in like mid 80s, so they didn't have quite as much restrictions on what actors could and couldn't
Yeah,
do.
I know, but that ain't fucking Michael J. Fox driving.
No.
They ain't
Because
Eric
he's-
Schultz either.
Because he's not trained to drive like
No, I
that.
got you.
well, Fast and Furious, the first one, they did a lot of their own driving, and
That's what they say.
but no, I mean, I believe him.
I mean, insurance-wise, they're not allowed.
But afterwards, he said that's when all the insurance stuff happened, and they're barely even allowed to
Yeah.
drive at all.
Yeah.
I mean, they were also only driving like 15 or 20 miles an hour in most of those shots. They just...
This is where Speed got the idea of using a speedometer as like a tension building device.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the music.
Dun, 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 dun. RPG!
Oh gosh.
It really makes the movie so much
See if
bigger.
you bastards can do 90.
It does.
The rocket can! It can go much faster.
Imagine the news headlines in this town.
Right?
Terrorists,
Libyan
rocket
strike
launchers.
again.
It'd be like Red Dawn.
Why is he driving right towards it?
So cool to see it like that.
Oh man.
That was a good time ramp there.
Yeah.
Or speed ramp, rather.
Speed ramp.
Yeah, here's the Twin Pines right here.
Mm-hmm.
Those two pines right there.
Who would plan them that close together?
Yeah.
Need more space than
Somebody who's wanting to make a windbreak and didn't have any more seeds.
That guy kind of looks like Bobby from Supernatural, but old.
A little bit.
Look, there's a spaceship.
So that's what you mean when it comes to the executive title, Men from Pluto or whatever? Maybe that would have been the title?
Yeah, okay. That could make sense then.
I would have hated it, but yeah, that could have
It's
been.
not
Yeah.
nearly as catchy of a thing, you know?
That's a B movie title.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is a B.
This movie would be forgotten if it was out that was a title.
I love what they do with Darth Vader and stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
Darth
Mm.
Vader.
From the planet Vulcan.
Yeah, he intermixes two things that shouldn't be intermixed.
Like chocolate and peanut butter.
Water and oil.
No.
A reverse Shockmaster here.
Jeez.
I didn't realize this, but when he hit the scarecrow, it clearly goes over the car. And then on the
It's
next
on the
shot,
windshield?
it's on the windshield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, see that? Watch right here. Because I think this is when he runs over the tree.
Yep.
See? My pine! Old man Peabody. Space bastard.
It's one of the greatest soundtracks of all time because of this music.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I often like every once in a while I'm going through like, well, what do I want to listen to? I'll often like Back to the Future song, man.
Yeah.
I love Back to the Future.
Especially when I drive and I speed.
I love the theme of it. I also love the Huey Lewis
Yeah, of course.
music.
Yeah.
Yep.
But one of my favorite things about Back to the Future is just the
Right there.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking Ready Player One.
Yeah. God, I love Ready Player One.
And there they are building Lion Estates.
Uh huh. Fuckers can't spell though.
Yeah, right. Spelled with an I.
I-States?
Lion.
The home of tomorrow. Today.
It does say today.
That bitch is crazy, dude.
It was pre-seatbelt. She could reach over there and grab him.
I figured people would be nicer back in the day.
Yeah, but they still had like nuclear radiation and stuff. He's got the signs on his gloves, you know. You don't want anywhere near that.
Stop, Wilbur. Don't tell me what to do, devil woman.
Oh man, ain't no plutonium.
No, Zero Rookin.
Burned all the plutonium.
Depleted all of it.
Did the whole car run on plutonium, or did it still run on gas?
I mean, apparently the whole car does here. Because he was trying to just drive. He couldn't even drive. Look at all those flags around it.
How'd he get to stop?
Dude, I'd be so paranoid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be a weekend or something, or you go back there. People found his car. They wouldn't know what the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying?
That's his only way out.
People weren't curious back then, Shane.
You're right, Calvin.
That's why we didn't go to the moon for another 10 years.
Ronald Reagan.
When I watched the commentary on this
Right there.
a while
Yeah.
ago, like, you know, like, they actually had to kind of bring it back like another 5 or 10 years because it wasn't old enough looking yet. Yeah, I mean,
I love that they have a show with Ronald Reagan that's going to be in it because they established that later on too
Yeah.
about what, the actor's president.
Dude, that's crazy. Can you imagine just pulling up?
No one puts that much effort into giving you gas and
That'd be
stuff.
awesome.
that would be cool.
Remember, like, people filling up your gas, though.
I don't remember that. For me,
They still
was
do
always
it in New
self-serve.
Jersey.
Yeah, in
right?
Jersey,
By
it's
law.
yeah.
My sister said, yeah. She drives from New York to here.
Look at
And
those shoes.
Moon boots. That's what they were.
No, those weren't moon boots.
They were the original moon boots.
Oh.
A cop with a stick and no gun.
Your Best Buy. And
See, the thing is, like, if this is a real place, they have to redress 360 degrees.
Yeah.
Well,
you
yeah,
know?
but what you do is you go through and you film everything you can
It's easy
the
to
one
film.
way, and then you redress everything.
No, I get
and
you, but like, just the amount of time and effort that would take, you have to like shut down the place, you know, for a couple weeks,
Yeah.
at least, and that's
Yeah.
I mean, that's prime real estate. It looks like.
I mean, that looks like the courthouse.
That's why you know. Is this a real square or not? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Mayor Red Thomas. Don't lie. November 5th, 1955.
Courthouse Square is a long-standing set on the Universal Studios.
Damn.
It used to be called Mockingbird Square because of To Kill a Mockingbird was filmed there.
Oh,
But Back to
okay.
the Future
really?
changed that.
That's interesting.
You can see it on the Universal Studios tour. And we didn't go on the tour when we went to Universal Studios. Damn it. So it's fake.
Me
I
and
know it.
Aaron did.
I did.
So you saw it?
Yeah.
Dude, did they show this?
That set was in use, so we didn't actually get to go there.
Honestly, I don't remember it. I remember a lot of other
We
stuff,
went
though.
we went around the back, but we didn't actually get to go through there.
You
So
had
yeah, it's a set.
a bubble vest, didn't you?
I had a vest.
He was the kind of guy
A
that had
puffy vest?
I had
vest,
two
doesn't he?
vests.
Yeah, he does.
I wore a vest like that was green, and one like that was like dark blue / black.
Yes.
And you guys called me a burnt marshmallow and a rotten marshmallow, and you
Yeah.
probably started it.
I think I did.
You fucking. Why the fuck were we friends?
Weasel. You son
I was
of a
trying to do you a favor.
I wouldn't want to be seen ripping that out.
You guys ever seen Pleasantville?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
With Tobey
Well,
Maguire.
this part kind of reminds me of Pleasantville here. Yeah, Tobey Maguire. It's a really good movie.
Well, it's showing like it's really interesting how it shows like an idealized like this was the golden times.
Yeah.
But then as he lives in it more, you see all the problems he
Yeah.
had in '85 are still problems in 55.
Something without sugar.
Well, I actually had to look up Pepsi Free. It was like a Pepsi that they ran for a little bit. It was like, oh, it's sugar free.
Hey, look at the way
what I'm saying? So just kind of cool.
Great.
See, it was a Pepsi free, Calvin.
Yeah,
I didn't correct you.
Someone said fresh earlier.
I think it was Eric.
What?
You Irish bug.
Look at that guy with the 3D glasses.
Why is he wearing those?
Because he's cool.
He's just on LSD.
One guy
all
has
the time.
fingerless gloves on the back.
Hey, those are cool.
Those are cool.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Would you?
Look,
Oh,
it's
no.
the Phantom.
Look, he's putting them on more. Which is so cool.
Billy Zane in the back.
Yeah.
Look how young he looks.
Oh,
He's
that's
very
Billy
young.
Zane.
I had
Yeah.
no fucking clue that was Billy
No,
Zane.
really?
Me either.
Really?
Zero.
Yeah, look how young he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That smile is
The only thing I
is
think I know him from is Titanic.
so
Because
recognizable.
you haven't fucking seen Tombstone.
I know.
What about the Phantom?
Oh, fuck.
That's
Look
good
at
too.
Phantom.
That's good. He's a bomb in Phantoms.
Yeah.
What about Bordello? No, not Bordello Blood. Demon Knight.
Nope.
Tales from the Crypt.
Nope.
Guy keeps just in his glove. like
Billy Zane.
I would just be staring at
Kevin
my
Nash.
dad, wouldn't you? Like
Oh yeah.
the way
I just hope my dad's was way cooler.
Look at that hair. Doesn't that hair look?
Like my dad collected Camaros.
That hair looks more modern.
Fuck, Eric.
it's because that haircut always goes in and out of style. It's
Yeah.
a timeless look.
I guess.
My dad had like 3 Mustangs and a Porsche.
Although it's interesting that like the around the ears,
Lucky
like
son
there's
of a
just
bitch.
there's no fade really.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird looking now.
Well, it's because like straight razor was the thing.
Yeah.
His face.
Yeah.
Goldie.
Mounds bars, almond joy.
Jeez.
Just gone.
That fucking bike.
That's a cool bike. I like
It's
that bike.
great. Much that thing's worth nowadays.
Dad.
Dad George.
Like the man ate his breakfast and went straight to peeping.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
ran up there and he fucking scurried up that tree like no one's business, dude.
And you gotta have a full belly if you're gonna be in a tree all day.
Yeah, that's why you
Is
put
that how it goes, Cal?
the word.
Mama.
No, from hunting, not from peeping.
yes, it's ladies' night.
I just the absolute fear of getting caught peeping to me would be it's overwhelming.
The John Lovett scene,
be
peeping
excited.
and Little Nicky. You ever see that? You guys
No.
ever watched Little
I
Nicky?
don't remember it.
Oh yeah, I did years ago.
Yeah, he
like
was-
literally, like every day for like a month when it first came out.
Oh, you
man.
die, you'd be dead. Hit your head like that.
I love this. What he says. Stella. Another one. how many of them are peeping? You know.
Stella! Because he was spying on.
Yeah. I
His
didn't
mom,
think about
right?
that. I wonder if they were all peepers.
Yeah,
That's how I always took
Maybe.
it.
Family.
Another one of these
I mean,
damn
she
kids.
changes in front of an open window.
She knows what she's
It's on the
doing.
second floor.
I don't know.
What's weird is like I do think they made her sound a little older. Like she used her old voice here
Yeah.
Yeah.
for him.
Huh?
See,
She
now
changed
she's all,
voices
now she
immediately.
sounds all sexy, you know.
All sexy. She's all sexy.
Not with the other. She wasn't with the other boy.
You mean young?
I mean, yeah, Aaron Young. Fine, Young. What do you want me to say?
The old one was the sexy one, Aaron. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where Calvin got his name.
No, this is not
hope
where.
chest.
Oh my hope
God,
chest.
I'm not named for the underwear.
Calvin Klein.
Why did they take his pants off?
She took him
Because
off.
She did.
Yeah.
She put
been
him
sleeping
in
for
her
9
bed.
hours.
You gotta remember in the story we heard, like this is when she
Yeah.
fell in love with his dad.
Sure.
Was during this, you know.
You ever fall asleep in
It's the bold play.
You ever fall asleep in jeans? It's terrible when you wake up after a 9-hour nap.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I don't think I've ever had a 9-hour nap.
Yeah, well, he just said he was asleep for 9 hours.
That's not a nap. That's sleeping.
Or coma.
Depends if it's night or not.
No, that's not how naps work.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It's my mother. Put your pants back on. And they're pink.
It's a good thing jeans and t-shirts are timeless.
Oh yeah, they're timeless.
Yeah.
I always had a fear of falling like that on my face, trying to get in my pants.
Yeah. Or falling asleep.
I love how everyone just thinks he's like a sailor or something.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like a life vest.
It was not a regulation haircut.
Dude, he stopped. He was saving the one guy. Did he not notice?
That guy wasn't fucking paying attention, was he?
He was just. There's absolutely no reason for a kid older than 12 to be in the street. Even if they're saving someone.
Little baby Joey.
I love this detail.
Better get used to these bars, kid.
I love him wearing the striped shirt too.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's good.
So good.
I mean, that Lorraine's like 17 or 18 here. Like, she's a lot older than Joey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dinner.
I love that.
Look at it roll.
I love that. The TV on wheels is the greatest fucking thing ever.
Is it?
It was to them. Look at them.
I just have multiple TVs.
Miller.
When I was growing up, when my room was on wheels, I'd turn it to the bed or the couch, play some Smash.
See, Aaron? If you have more than one TV back then, you're rich.
Oh, now.
Now,
We have TVs in our
if you only
pockets.
have two, you're poor. I have a TV in my closet that I'm not using. Love how disdainful that kid is.
They didn't know about concussions back
That
then.
kid's a good little actor.
Yeah, he is. That guy, he's so frustrated. Shut the fuck up, woman. Let me eat my food and watch TV in peace.
She is sitting so close.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh.
That-
Hmm.
Say that today, and most kids,
Yeah.
they say the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Oh, gee, Rick.
He eat all his food. His plate's empty.
This is the origin of the confusing boner.
I love their dad here, man. So great.
I wonder if the parents are still alive in 1985. If they're like
If
grandparents'
they're,
age.
if they're
or
around or if they're dead
they
or what.
died.
Oh, yeah.
It's too bad we never get to see them again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't.
In any
Do
of
we?
those movies.
We don't ever see her brothers either, right? Like the family.
No.
Like I don't
No,
think
we don't-
see.
we don't
see
get to see
Joey
them.
or the other siblings or anything.
I think the only one that we hear about is Uncle Joey. Just
This-
because he's in jail.
So this here is Brown Mansion or whatever, right? Or
Yeah.
Manor or whatever it's
Brown
called
Manor,
that
yeah.
that
Yeah.
burned down in the future.
Back when he was rich.
Well, back before he spent all of his money.
He still has white hair. I love it.
It's like blondish, I think.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Look at little.
Oh.
I love that noise.
We got a thing on his head too, man.
He's just cold reading him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what this means?
He's so fucking happy.
I love this. God, dude.
He seems real weird here.
Mm-hmm.
They both have a concussion.
Yeah.
That's great too.
It's because he's starting to disappear. Yeah.
But they don't realize it yet.
Mhm.
Why would he ask him that? There's no way to know.
The actor.
Yeah. He's running here.
Yeah, right.
He's going to his crazy lab.
Been working on it for 30 years.
No, look.
Yeah.
It was a great cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put some branches on it.
See, he tried to hide it.
Yeah. You had no idea that's a car there.
Until you look closer, maybe not. Great Scott.
I love his look of
I
bewilderment.
know.
Can you imagine, like, from his point of view, dude?
Yeah.
How cool that'd be.
That you're the one who did it.
And it takes another 30 years after you came up with it. You know what I mean?
We gotta get you home. Now, how did he manage to get this hooked
Yeah.
up? It's crazy.
It looks like if you looked at him there, like he'd go bald, you know?
I love that. He lifts up the camera and turns it, and one of the probes falls out, and yet
I like to think
it
that
still works.
Yeah. I like to think that the people that like here, like, they're shocked that Ronald Reagan became president.
Yeah.
Like, we had the same thing of, like, if you told someone, like, "Oh, Donald Trump's going to be president," like, what? No.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like where people were shocked when the election happened.
That's true. In
Yeah.
real time.
Everyone was
Yeah.
trying to call it the other way.
Yeah.
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 I love this.
Tom.
You fool!
Reminds of Agent Casey and Chuck, Eric.
Yeah, with Reagan.
Talking to Reagan.
I love all these pictures that you see later on.
Yeah.
Like he saves them from the fire or whatever.
Didn't even look.
They have that in too, along with the Darth Vader.
Yeah.
My only hope.
Yeah.
A bolt of lightning.
Exactly. Oh, it's what a well done script, man.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
Great.
So good.
Because like you're, as the audience watching for the first time, you're slightly ahead of what Marty is thinking. You know,
Yeah.
But just barely.
but just barely. Exactly. Because they're giving you that information you don't know you need. I love it so much.
Which makes it a really good game.
It's a very good reason or good thing that they went through and they know, guys. Hey, back 30 years ago,
Game is it?
this clock tower was struck at exactly this time, and here's a flyer about when it
Exactly.
was. You know.
I don't know.
Well, and like
I didn't hear the first part.
they have it within the minute.
Yeah, but he says precisely at 10:04. You know.
Yeah. Like that's the only thing for me is always like there's no second hand on there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they could tell by the gears and stuff like that inside the clock when it was struck.
I mean,
Yeah.
all you gotta do is just get it there from that minute, right?
No, because if
Only
it
a
strikes,
second.
it takes a second,
Yeah,
and you have
60
60
seconds.
seconds.
It would have been safer to like
It'll be fine.
get it into like a battery or something.
Can they do that back
Yeah.
then?
Oh, lithium ion?
You'd have to have something to hold it.
Not enough for 1.1
21
gigawatts. Yeah.
Yeah, it takes fucking plutonium.
Raced.
Such a clever tick and talk.
He's lucky it went in that fucking order.
You mean?
Like, you know, the oldest
Oh,
first.
yeah. I think it meant
Yeah.
like his legs are gone and he falls.
No.
Or like his pants and underwear disappear, but his body's still there. Like, oh!
Yeah.
Why are they going over these bikes?
This is a great shot.
There's
Yeah.
a ton of bikes there, man.
I love how he's like squatting down and talking to him like you would like a toddler or something.
They're kicking the shit out of them, dude.
Well, it just says to do it.
It's better than being tagged. in
Maybe
the
you
back,
were
though.
adopted. Poor guy.
Yeah, dude. He's like the same guy, you know?
I love him in the second one though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Mm.
It's like, how do you change that now?
Right.
You know, that's so tricky.
Turn the boy into a man.
Right? Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah, he does. Nowadays, people are like, why the hell is this old guy walking around the fucking school?
Yeah, right?
In
Like,
that
you would
outfit.
just walk around.
Yeah.
I feel like that outfit has no time when it's appropriate.
Yeah. Dotson was wearing one in Jurassic Park.
Dotson.
Oh, God.
And he leaves.
Couldn't read it.
Oh, jeez.
Great Scott.
He knew this. So that's one of the things with me. There's a-
Isn't there some kind of like not condition, but some kind of thing where like people that are related to each other but they don't know about it, they like feel this like attraction to each other because they don't know it's a family thing. They mistake it as like a sexual feeling.
I heard that in a House episode.
I've heard
I
of
don't know if
I've heard of
it's
the
true.
opposite.
I think it's a real thing.
Because when people are asked to smell the sweat of all these random shirts, like the least attractive smell is someone that they're related to more closely.
So the hormones
It's
put you away.
to prevent like
I think you're
incest.
No, they named it after something that happened in a
Yeah.
Shakespeare play.
I mean, I know the sweat test is a real experiment. Like people who are related. Yeah.
Still wearing those 3D glasses.
The Ophidius complex.
Ophidius.
Oedipus. Yeah.
Oedipus?
Oedipus
Okay.
complex.
Sorry. I don't know, I'm just trying to read it.
And that's not Shakespeare.
No.
either.
Is it not? Yeah, it's
No.
off of Macbeth, isn't it?
Well, Oedipus is Oedipus Rex
Yeah, but isn't it from a...
from Aristotle.
Okay, but I thought it was from a... Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm taking these from very small parts of memories that weren't mine. I don't know.
Ophidius. I like that. See, like, what is...
That long hair, is that what you're looking at?
No, what's, McFly thinking here? Not Marty, his dad. Because he doesn't know Marty, He has no idea who this guy
George?
is.
Why does this guy want to help
Like,
me?
why is he just listening to the things that he's saying?
He's never had a friend before.
Maybe. That's not mine.
It's not mine either.
I hope you didn't drink from that. I don't think it's mine, though.
Jesus.
Oh, he's a big dude, isn't he?
He is pretty big.
They made him look so young, and he looks so
Yeah.
old in the future. It's
I
crazy.
know, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's
Yeah.
the haircut does a lot.
No, yeah, I know.
Like, I never really thought about it before, but the makeup in this movie.
Yeah. I mean, he looks so young there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he could be like 17, 18.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think about it more in the second one than I do in this
Yeah.
one for some reason.
Well, actually, he would be more like 18 or 19, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I really
I'm
like.
sure he's
failed a couple.
grades.
Yeah, he's failed a couple grades.
I really do like.
Make
what
like
they-
a tree and get out of here.
Yeah, I love that that running gag between all three movies.
The jokes, they do it the whole time. I really like what they do with him in the third movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well, and I love it too
Makeup-wise.
because, like, he's probably been saying these things wrong his whole life, but no one's ever corrected him because he just beat their ass. So
Yeah.
he just keeps saying it wrong.
Calvin sounds like you.
Yeah, but he didn't have a dance to miss.
His school dance planned it around the show. On this planet. Just a pair of legs.
What must George think about this encounter?
I don't know. I'm curious what he thinks about the whole thing.
He's got to be kind of weirded out by it. You know what I mean?
Like, he must be a giant, like, conspiracy theorist. Aliens are real in the future, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Well,
It's
it's probably
pretty-
also like fuels his writing and stuff like that. Van Halen.
He'd be screaming. He wouldn't
Yeah.
be able to hear. Like, who are you?
Yeah.
From the planet.
I can't do that.
I can't either.
Can't do it. I feel
I
so
used to
left
be
out.
able to do it.
I can't do it.
I used to be able to do it with both my hands, and I crushed it.
I can't curl my
Can't.
tongue either.
That's genetic.
Oh, that's weird. I've never been able to do that.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Yeah, I
cool.
can't do that.
Hey.
Look,
I know.
Dude, Eric's doing some weird shit with his tongue.
yeah, I can't do that either.
Don't melt my brain.
Got the half tucked in shirt like Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says he has a Henley.
He's drinking more Pepsi.
I like the differences between like
Yeah.
him and his father, but also the similarities.
Well, I was gonna say I like. Wait, is it Pepsi or is it Coke? It's Pepsi. But I like that because like it's such a recognizable logo, and it shows even more the difference between the two times. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of interesting that it works that way.
So he's drinking sugar now. I wonder if that affects him in any way. I'll keep a watch.
Gets more hyper.
Is Pepsi back there?
I remember being a kid, like the first time I saw that, and I looked at that, it's like, Pepsi Tola. What's Tola? And my mom started laughing. I'm like, she's like, it's cola. It's a C. I'm like, it looks like a T. And
I think you got to do the loop on
Dude,
the
that was
seat.
so bad.
Yeah.
So great. Did
that guy do it and slide it over and
guess
then
so.
walk past him?
Yeah.
Like Tapper.
Man, a cherry Coke. Good old cherry Coke, man.
This is a Pepsi movie.
It's a
You get down this town.
Yeah, but where they live, it's probably just Coke everywhere. Destiny.
He's got such a soft voice, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does.
Is this dubbed over?
Sounds quiet.
it's really weird.
It does seem weird.
Yeah, I've always thought it was weird.
But like,
It
the
also-
background would be so noisy.
Yeah, it also looks like it's on a green screen.
Yeah, if it looks like
No,
something
I
that's on
don't
green
know.
screen.
Maybe not.
Could just be the focus.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's Billy
not.
Zane again.
Fucking
Or the-
Billy Zane. Look at him.
Or the lighting difference.
He hasn't shown up again.
That guy with the gloves, he's like still fucking with him.
He's
Look
like,
Yeah, he's
but Billy Zane's like only here for the diner scenes.
yeah.
Dude, he just gets so big right there. You just see that.
Oh yeah. You know,
Oh no,
don't
Billy
ruin that.
Zane!
Man, I love these scenes.
Dude. And let me see this.
Yeah.
You jerk!
The four wheels, it'd be impossible to turn or ride.
No, it's awesome.
I mean, it's awesome.
Science.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he just ollies,
He's
right?
created a
Or,
skateboard.
What's the thing on YouTube where Tony Hawk was talking about skateboarding scenes, and he knew, I think, the guy that did these stunts.
Really? That's awesome.
To the car.
This music just makes what is, it's still a cool scene, but it just makes it so much better.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, he does a manual to turn, Rick. Like whenever he's doing, especially those sharp
Yeah.
turns, he manuals it so that it works.
Yeah.
But Tony said they had to like fake the four wheels on the skateboard in order to
Okay.
Still-
make something that could be ridden.
Now they're the Libyans.
Dude, that is dangerous, man.
Oh.
If I was like green truck, I would stop.
Yeah, he probably didn't feel anything. The suspension was so rough.
Oh boy.
It's like a super important court
Look at
case
Billy
in the
Zane,
future
man.
Billy Zane's so happy.
that he loses because he loses notes.
Billy Zane.
Oh,
there
man,
was
throwing bottles.
See, there it was proper board trucks
Oh, so fucking
with
cool.
the four wheels.
Yeah.
The running gags they do with a lot of this too.
Oh, God,
like the-
that's amazing.
That is so much shit.
Woo!
What do you think's worse, Shane? That or the BO in Seinfeld?
You mean the VO
Bad.
of the car? Like, Bad Future 2, like, they cleaned a car. They don't never clean a car in Seinfeld.
And she's panting just thinking about finding out.
Yeah, these fucking hormones, man.
Stop it, Aaron.
That's what happens when you have a skateboard.
Tony Hawk saw this probably.
He's watching the tape.
I thought it'd be enough of it. I just bought Vans, but wasn't enough.
Yeah.
You know?
Just blaring Skater Boy in
Yeah.
the car.
Scale it or paint it. That looks so good.
I know.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. You gave me a
bunch of Legos.
Just like taped up ketchup bottles and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
You see like some of the stuff.
cardboard
Like right
tubes
there?
and stuff. Yeah.
I think about this every time I see bumper cars.
The hook.
Yep.
Yeah. I think about it every time I see like a streetcar.
It's a hell of a plan.
It is crazy.
So unnecessary.
I love it. It's so necessary.
He plays the sax.
It's a good instrument.
Release.
I love how the car just sets
I
on
love
fire.
his face right here. Right here. Oh God.
No
So
wonder
great.
his place burns down.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? Like, look at that.
He's having these intense scenes with his cockles. It's so funny.
I think that's where they got it for Super Mario Brothers, the movie as well.
What?
Their cars.
Maybe. Okay, Marty. Mom.
Gosh.
Man, Trunks from Dragon Ball Z is really lucky this didn't happen to him.
Yeah.
I know, right? But Bulma did say he was kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be your mommy. Internal screaming.
Yeah.
Shirt reminds me of a bullet hell shooter.
Yeah.
I love his shirt.
It's a great shirt.
He's not you. I love Doc in the background
God.
here.
Look at those eyes.
He's like looking at him. He's like, what are you going to do about it?
No. No, man should be weak and pathetic. Go with that guy.
Yeah. I wish we see kind of his parents. Yeah, I mean, like,
George's parents?
Yeah.
We don't see any of his family, do we? Like in the whole movie.
No.
Dad, daddy-o. Oh, man. He's just grasping at ideas of how to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? He does such a good job being
Yeah,
awkward.
he is so good.
I
at
love his
this.
awkwardness and everything he does,
Yeah.
which is why he's also pretty good with like some of his other roles he's in.
Mm-hmm.
I think Michael J. Fox is like 3 years older than Crispin.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
older?
Yeah, he's like 3 years older than Crispin Glover is.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Michael's
I
always
just-
young.
I haven't seen this movie in such a long time. I want to go back and see what they look like old. You know. I mean, I'll get the chance later, but still.
I love that in the future they can predict the weather.
Yeah,
Right.
true. Wow.
So did this come out? What year did this release?
85.
It released on 85. So they would have filmed this in 84, maybe?
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
Okay. I always, whenever shows or movies do that, like they're recording something that's not going to come out for like another year or two, you know, and they have to like, well, we're saying the time right now. I always think like, yeah, what if something happens and you just can't do that shit anymore, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how many of that happened like during the 9/11, like, you know, and they had to like stop things, like
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Like
was one of the
Spider-Man, for
things that
example.
happened.
Spider-Man, yeah.
Like if Michael J. Fox breaks like his back or something.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
They have to delay it for.
Yeah.
Well, one thing too is like I feel like back here and further back too, post-production has gotten longer and longer in movies because of the amount of effects and stuff you have to keep adding in. Whereas like maybe you didn't have that quite as much with something like this, you know?
It just depends. Movies certainly come out quicker after theater release.
Oh,
yeah.
I remember what they used to.
Yeah, I remember it being like a second release. Like,
Yeah.
you know, holy shit, it's coming on video now. But now it's like, oh, it's on
Yeah.
video, eh?
It's like a year later.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like a year and a half later sometimes.
Yeah. Now they come out like it's like 5 months later or something.
3 months.
It was it was way longer back in the day. Of course, in '55, it never came out.
Yeah. Right.
Of course I do.
So confident.
Yep.
Well, he's going to
I
pull
want
out
to
a
see
lot of cash.
the trench coat Doc Brown from Back to the Future
See?
2 comes.
Yeah, do you guys ever like try to see those? Because like I'm always like, okay, so that hasn't happened yet, thus it's not here yet, or is it an always happening kind of thing, thus it should be here somewhere, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean? Which way does it go? Originally they were gonna call him
Pepsi Cola back there.
instead of Doc Brown, it was gonna be Professor Brown,
Yeah.
and he was gonna have, instead of a dog named Einstein, he was gonna have a chimp named Shimp.
Shemp?
Yeah,
Like
Shimp.
the three.
I think so. Yeah.
We live in the correct timeline.
I
Yeah.
love him.
I think a producer pushed to have it changed, so or
Well-
someone through one of the script changes. They're like, no, change this.
Thank that one producer for doing
Whoever,
his job
whoever it
right.
was, like, good dog, good.
Just being able to say Doc is so great. So iconic.
Yeah, instead of Professor,
There's another timeline out there with all of us shitting on
Back to the Future,
this
on
movie.
on Martian from Pluto or whatever.
Yeah.
Spacemen from Pluto.
No, they love that version.
Yeah.
They're like Back to the Future, that's such a stupid.
Oh, his plan backfired.
Yeah.
Like, damn, she really wants to park.
I love that. Like, it seems like his mom has gone further than he has in his timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He used to parent her. I love it.
Also, she becomes an alcoholic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember the
Yeah.
vodka that Calvin was talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He takes a drink.
Now, didn't they put something actually in that,
I don't know.
and they didn't tell him
Oh
about
yeah, I believe that was a thing I read somewhere too, where
Oh,
like
really?
instead of it just being water, there was actually something. That's why, like, he has this reaction to it or something. It was in some movie. I think it was this one.
it? Yeah, yeah. I can't remember what exactly it was, if it was alcohol or what, but
Yeah, I think it's another like a deleted scene on like the Blu-ray or something where like he sees her like cheating on a test or something like that as well. So like there's
Oh.
like all these things he sees or whatever. I think it was a deleted scene where like, you know, with the alcohol and the smoking, it kind of stacks with that, like seeing what his mom was really like when she was younger.
I would not want to go back and see what my parents were like. But our kids are going to be able to do that to us.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Oh boy.
They're going to be able to see that junk stream, Aaron.
I'd be
Eric.
deleted by then.
You know what's gonna happen? Like your kid's gonna grow up and be like, "Oh, you know my favorite movie ever? A Quiet Place. I get to watch that with my dad. Like, it sucks."
They
I
watch
wonder
that,
if, I wonder if they'll be
Goblin
that
playthrough,
interested
Rick.
in what we have to say. I wonder.
Yeah.
His eyes right here.
Sorry. Oh.
Never mind.
Believe it.
I feel like Leia had felt that way.
No, but she
didn't
knew.
care.
No, she knew. Somehow, she always knew.
Yeah. Didn't care though.
That's what I just said.
I know.
$300.
1950.
McFly is always fucking with his car. Billy Zane's drinking while grabbing him.
He's go.
Dude, fucking Biff, man.
Oh shit, dude.
So the guys there kind of seem concerned for a second, and then he's like, you know,
Yeah.
that's how I took it there.
Look how happy Billy Zane is in his trunk.
He's always happy.
Oh, I love this.
Oh shit.
Yeah, get out of the car. He's probably-
Dude, there's all smoke.
There's so much smoke pouring out of that car.
Peckerwood.
I love they took a break to go smoke and shit.
Mess with no reefer addicts. Jeez, man.
It's not cigarette smoke in that car.
It could be. Why were the keys in there?
George has a great look.
They took
by
him
the
out of
way.
the trunk and threw him in there. Didn't they?
They took him out of the trunk and threw him in there?
Out of the trunk lid.
Oh.
I haven't seen this in forever. I just want to watch this.
He's like, oh shit.
Jeez.
It's fucking rapists. I love
Michael
the
Jackson just comes out. Beat it. No.
No.
You know, standing up for what's right here, dude. Gets
it's-
that overwhelming force. I do think he's got a funny look on his face here.
Ah, George.
You got to admire him.
Damn it, Reginald.
Ah.
I love how Marty doesn't get there.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
me too.
It's
Yeah.
Look at it. Oh,
I love.
so
I like
good.
his reaction of
Look
what
at
he's
that.
doing. He's laughing.
Look how tight his fists are.
Plus.
Detroit Smash!
Oh man, he's just spun around.
Spun 360.
Yeah, George.
It's probably one of the first time that Biff ever got hit.
Marty hit him just
Yeah. What's that?
a couple seasons ago.
It doesn't work in the second
Are you
one.
okay?
Are you okay?
And this is like kind of a different
Oh, yeah.
version,
Oh,
but
yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
I love the music so much.
too.
So good.
So much.
I think he took his wallet.
He's like he's proud of his dad. But I love that he's proud of his dad, but it's like he's proud of his son in a way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He's like, what the hell? What else I got to do?
Yet.
That's why you tie a knot.
I forgot about
in
his
your
other scream
cords.
he does later when it comes unplugged.
Yeah.
Look at Marvin shake his head.
Poor Marvin's so disappointed he can't finish this gig at a high school.
They probably got paid like $2 to play this gig or something.
I mean, they're working out of their car, too.
So good.
First scene of the movie. Comes back.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, him playing guitar.
Yeah. Earth angel, Earth angel. If I'd be Marty, I'd be like racking my head, like, what the fuck do I got to do? You know what I mean? Like, I'd be panicking.
Dude, this
Spray him.
fucking
Look
guy.
at this fucking dude.
He looks like
ginger with braces.
Where'd he get his
Spray him, they
confidence
fly.
He looks like Sherman from American
He does.
Pie.
He looks like fucking the Shermanator.
Shermanator.
The Shermanator.
The Shermanator. Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Like, how did George have so much confidence to
Punch
beat Biff? And then that little...
I don't know if it's confidence. Like,
That
this guy
ginger.
is raping this girl. I'm gonna fucking stop it, even if it kills me.
Dude,
Yeah, but you would be so high
What
on
an evil
confidence at
fuck.
this point.
he looks.
Oh, if you punch Biff, like, you can do anything. That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
He looks so much like Shermanator.
He does.
There's your green screen.
Yeah.
Dude,
Can you imagine, like, laughing?
no one's coming to our aid. There's no chaperone. What the hell?
It's the 50s, bro.
It's 1955.
Yeah, look at him, man. He's just going to start punching his way out of everything.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Oh, just this music, dude. It makes me
know.
emotional.
Violence is the answer.
Yeah.
That's what this movie teaches me.
Yeah.
Also,
George.
being rich is
Right
important.
here. Oh.
Yeah.
He gets up.
Yep.
I just love that shit,
Yeah,
dude.
it's good.
I hate his
You know,
sister's fucking outfit, man.
What should have happened is they should have come back in, like, cooler clothes.
Because he's a cooler guy.
Oh,
now.
good point.
Because his parents are much cooler, more wealthy people.
The audience will be confused, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good idea. And this, George Lucas come in and he'd change that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That was always
idea.
I was always going to do it, just didn't have technology.
Kill that man.
They'll kill you.
I fucking love this song,
me
dude.
too. It's so good.
Yeah.
I love this song because of this. Like
yeah,
Chuck
me too.
Berry. I
Remember
love Chuck
Chuck
Berry.
to watch you for the changes to try to keep up. Yeah. I used to think that he sung this and played the guitar.
Another example of white man taking things from the black man.
God damn it.
No, I know, right?
Colonialism.
Bastards.
But it's so fucking cool. I love how the guy, like, in the drums is like, oh, shit. Oh, I got hit here.
I think it's interesting. Marty's wearing like a suit, and then everyone's kind of wearing a tux.
Yeah.
Well, not everyone, but George is wearing a tux.
Yeah.
I fucking love this song.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, as a kid, I'd totally buy. Oh, that's him singing.
Yeah,
but
dude.
I don't
said,
know.
He's
Not now.
talented, Dad. And he started beating me just because I was wrong.
Yeah.
That guy's so happy.
Oh. When was this song written?
Go, Johnny, go.
In the 80s. It wasn't written for this, I don't think.
No. But like, how far out from 1955 was the song written?
Look at those guys. Look at that guy. He was down on the ground snapping over his own groin.
I know.
like that's confidence right there.
Yeah.
You know? I've never pulled that move off at a school dance.
No. This.
You gotta listen to this.
Came out in 65.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was
this song?
this guy sang.
Oh,
with,
it's not that far ahead then.
No,
Well,
this,
no,
this
but
guy
they're-
sang with the Beatles or
they're-
with John Lennon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chuck Berry gives it here to...
Yeah, Chuck Berry.
Or was it Marvin? Marvin Berry
Yeah.
gives it here
Do you
to
ever,
Chuck Berry.
Have you ever heard
who sings
the
song.
Bill Burr bit about Yoko Ono? And,
Yeah.
and John Lennon and Chuck Berry are like finally together, and John Lennon's like, I'm playing guitar with this guy, and he's my idol, and they're singing this song, and Yoko Ono like this grabs the microphone and goes like randomly, and Chuck Berry like looks at her like, Who the fuck is this bitch? you gotta listen to the.
I'll have to hear it. So this is just crazy to them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it goes a little too far here. This is not in the original song.
Yeah.
This is the Van Halen influence.
Yeah.
I always
Starts playing
really
Lobster.
hated this as a kid because it was so cringy.
Oh, it's rocking though.
Dude, that's rock, man.
This is getting into the 80s, like, yeah. Actual 80s rock.
We went too many decades ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cross arm.
Yeah, she's so disapproving.
But that's right. I remember I had a billboards, like,
Doesn't it look like Emma Watson in the blue?
no.
I saw who you saw, and yeah, I can see it a little bit.
But I had a billboards, like, top hits from, like, 60 to 69, and it was on there. Now that we talk about it, I remember it now.
Yeah, I knew it was older than
Right
the
now,
80s.
his future self is looking through the door at them talking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or is he? Yet.
Be really cool if they knew they were going to do the sequel and they knew exactly what they're going to do. If they were able to like hide, like if you pause right here in this frame,
Sure.
you can see Michael J. Fox. You know,
Yeah.
and like it's one of those things they don't notice until you see the next movie.
Yeah.
That'd be
I mean,
crazy.
He even sounds different here,
Gotta
doesn't
do
he?
something like that.
This be some like MCU level shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
How long did it go before 2 was filmed? Because 2 and 3 they filmed, like, consecutively,
Yeah.
right? Like, they went straight from 2 into 3.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest shit to say, man.
It's real weird.
George just takes it.
Yeah. He's like, I hope I can have
He saw a
some-
man from space.
He just hit himself
yesterday.
right there behind the door.
He saw a man from space today.
Although he definitely doesn't slam the door open as hard in that
Yeah.
first movie.
It definitely felt like almost like a climax or a crescendo there. And now we're getting into the real
Yeah.
one, you know?
Yeah.
Damn.
He loves his
I love how
clocks.
many watches he has. Yeah.
I love how windy it is.
Storm's coming.
Yeah, if you really look into a lot of those stores, like, those aren't real.
Yeah.
His zoot suit.
Never.
God, man, this would be the most stressful fucking week of your life. Yeah, I mean, thinking you're gonna die unless this all works out.
It's like, it's too late now, you know? Like, what are you going to do? We got to get you back to the future.
Oh, the drums are so good.
Like, that's what the audience is thinking. And
Yep.
no one
Uh-huh.
expects how different everything
Yep.
is.
Dude, I wish I could, that scene in Stranger Things season 3 when they're watching Back to the Future for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could be there. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch it for the first time.
When did Empire come out? 84?
83.
83?
Wait.
Okay.
No. Jedi
Yeah.
was 83, wasn't it?
I mean, I
No, I don't remember.
meant Empire. When was Empire?
I don't remember. It's like 81.
I mean, yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Don't ask me. I'm watching this movie.
Jedi's
It was 77, 80, and 83.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. See, man, I remember watching this movie, having known that 2 and 3 were out and that Doc's in it and stuff, you know? So I just had the experience of being like, you're going back to your death, man.
Yeah.
What happens if Doc falls off that clock tower and dies after Marty goes back into the future?
Things change.
Then the
The time machine never
time
exists,
travel
right?
doesn't
Shit,
exist.
he
and
still
stuff.
found it. Fuck.
No time to tell anybody.
Great Scott!
I love Great Scott.
I love
Great Scott's such a great.
Yeah, I know,
catchphrase.
but it's so great. Like they're filming with these gigantic fans. All this has to be redubbed, right? But it doesn't feel like it.
No, it doesn't.
Given that these giant fans are going to be going,
Yeah, it's, and the music and the sound, everything flows together so well.
I mean, maybe they did have mics on set,
Yeah.
and they literally just used their screaming voices.
I don't know if they'd be able to. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
think they would. I always love
There's
clock
some-
towers and the climax of movies. This, Batman.
Yeah.
Shanghai Knights. Yeah.
Shanghai Knights.
Shanghai Knights, man.
One
That
more.
sword fight.
Deadly
One more.
Premonition. Video game.
Just everything they're doing in this scene just makes everything more epic than just being in this town square.
Yeah.
Like they're slightly looking up at people, and you got the light and the wind, the leaves, of course.
Music.
why didn't they take it out from under that branch first?
I don't know.
Because Marty's a failure.
He's a slacker.
He is.
Slacker.
Yeah, that's redubbed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would imagine with all the wind, they would have
Yeah.
to redub. There's not many options.
Watching it happen.
He's screaming.
What if he? Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, what if he fell off right there? He's like, he falls off and dies, and
Or coming up when he's
Dude, there's like a...
holding on to the hands.
why did what happened that they put in the time? It was when their parents met. Is that what the idea was? Why did they put in 1985, the date and everything? No, that was because when he
No.
remembered. That's when,
Yeah.
like the date that I
Invented time
invented
travel.
time travel. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 55?
55, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck this.
I'd go around the other way. I'd climb over its back.
If he had a chimp, the chimp could do it.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, damn chimp.
That's
where
probably
ya?
why they changed the script. Like,
Yeah.
listen,
Made it
too many
too
plot
simple.
holes with this chimp.
Chimp can fix everything.
Start here.
When I was a
Yeah.
kid, I always used to appreciate that there was a line there and it was spelled that way, so he could read it coming from that direction. Because normally a start line, you read it from the direction that you're facing when you start, but he wouldn't be able to read it right coming that direction. But he put it in his pocket.
I only had more time.
I'd be nervous. Like, what if you get shot? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What if running into yourself causes a paradox?
Yeah.
You destroy the fabric of reality.
Flux capacitors
then-
fluxing. Oh no.
But then you have two
See,
time
It
machines.
still runs on gas.
Fucking DeLoreans and their
Yeah.
unreliable engines.
He said there was a problem with the starter. So it was the starter that was having the issue, not the
Not
gasoline
the gas
engine.
side of it and everything.
Although it does illustrate my point. Those engines were terrible and were the cause of the DeLorean's downfall, unfortunately.
Reach out with your feelings, Doc.
Fucking Uncharted.
Oh, that's so
Jeez.
good.
That clock tower was not built very well.
Turn your headlights off. It's drawing too many amps.
Don't wave
Don't
your
kick
feet
your
around.
feet so much.
Like if he just uses
Yeah,
his
did you-
body as a conduit, holding both sides, and the lightning goes
Travel
through him.
through him?
But he dies, but Marty makes it back to the future.
It's too dark.
He would make it back in time, and then the car would disappear because he never invented time travel.
That'd be crazy.
Dude, that's some shit right there, man.
Now you're hanging onto that thing. You gotta do a
Just the way it rips.
Yeah, it's so terrifying because it's the cable on it is so heavy. It's got to be like 50 or 60 pounds of cable.
It's time.
That doesn't have to go. You gotta go.
I love that sound that he makes.
Sorry, Doc.
That's
good.
why it's so good, because I know exactly what happens. I'm still like, come on, Doc.
Right?
This damn branch, man. This branch.
Fucking branch.
The branch fell. You left it on your wire. Why would you do that?
That's so irritating. Yeah.
Movie dangles the conclusion like a toy to a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here.
Do this with my phone all the time. It doesn't reach.
Oh God.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. This car's 0 to 60 time is more than a minute.
Got all this extra weight.
He was also going through curves probably and stuff. Right? It might not have been straight. We saw him go down one curve.
Then I'm confused why he had to start so far away then.
This would tear up those gloves.
Gotta build the speed up. The timing. The speed and the timing and the curves, you had to go through and look at it all. If you'd have done this first. Oh!
Oh, man.
Oh,
What
so
a
cool.
fantastic
Look at
movie.
that.
I love this.
Oh, see, he was there, Rick. But he was wearing gloves.
He was.
The Atomic Kid.
That hand-drawn lightning.
Yeah, it looks
Terminator.
so
Think about
good.
when it came out. It still feels so great and
Yeah.
new. And
Never remake this movie.
yeah, it doesn't
Ever.
need it.
I don't
It's
think you
timeless.
need it.
It really doesn't need it. Yeah,
It works so well.
I love this.
Well, they did remake it. They cast Michael J. Fox.
As Doc.
Yeah.
No. No. This is Doc Brown.
No, I mean, they had to reshoot it.
Yeah.
I think I like seeing the fire like slowly go out like it
Look
did
at
before.
that face.
Such a bittersweet
see-
thing, though. He won't see
Yeah.
his friend again for another 30 years.
This all proves because like he would have been running down the street right there, but he's not. And that cut too, like he's like looking up there and
I
it's just like,
know.
oh wait, where is the
Yeah.
helicopter?
Yeah, it's such a great cut. There's a lot of good movie making in this.
I mean, I think the second one took so much more brain power in terms of like, oh, how can we connect these things? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I wonder if that's one of the Biff's friends.
I hope it's Billy Mays.
Billy Mays wasn't in the past.
I don't know why I said Billy Mays.
Billy Zane.
Crazy drunk driver.
Now watch for all the changes.
Try to keep up.
Assembly by Christ.
Uh-huh.
Goodwill.
Wasn't that the orgy place?
Well, yeah, it was.
It was a movie
Statler
theater.
Toyota.
It was the XXX Vin Diesel movie.
There we go. There it is.
There it
Orgy
is.
American Style. Okay, so they have just two theaters: the XXX theater and the regular
Gotcha.
theater.
I was like, damn, I never saw that.
You know what I hate is they make it
Bank
so
of
bums
America.
can't sleep on the benches by putting the bars there.
I know.
This damn car, man.
It's the motor.
Hit your head on it again.
Oh, there they go.
Libyans.
But they're driving with their headlights on.
They turn 'em off. You can
And
turn
then
off your headlights.
And they turn it back on. It's so devious.
Oh my god.
Libyans.
Devious.
Libyans. Hey,
What the hell?
Thank God he doesn't go back in time.
could you imagine if you just grabbed that and took off? He doesn't have plutonium.
Yeah, that's true.
That'd be funny. It'd be so funny if he did.
He ran all the way out.
He just throws up in it.
See, Lone Pine Mall.
Yeah. Damn.
Such a cool idea that they really take to the next level in the next one.
Oh, I know.
They do.
yeah.
Like, the second one might be my favorite.
Yeah, just getting that chance to see it from a different angle and stuff. Oh, what? What was the idea there?
He tripped. Or his feet started moving without his brain.
Look like he just jumped.
Yeah.
Better call the cops on those Libyans.
Ah, fuck, it's so cool.
No! There's another one of those speed rampings.
Because, like, they're probably fine, right? Like, they could just get out of that thing and finish the job.
Yeah.
No, they all died.
None of them were wearing seatbelts
That's true.
because it was
He's so
1985.
committed.
Yeah. It might have stunned him a little bit, though, too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, it would still hurt. What if they shot him in the face?
That's
guess
a risk he was willing to take. His makeup looks really good.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it does.
I always just bought that. That's how old he was. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Scotch
I love this. Great Scotch.
He was too curious.
Mm-hmm.
What, the Libyans? They just die? Were they dead in that crash?
The cops came.
What happened there?
He's so much more, like, settled down, too, as he's older.
Yeah.
She does all this at 17.
Yeah.
Such a great ending to this movie,
Yeah.
too. It makes you just, like, want to watch another.
Yeah.
What, Back to the Future?
Yeah, well, I mean, just this ending. Like, I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of somebody that saw it for the first time in 1985.
Yeah.
It's how pumped you'd be coming out of the theater.
Yeah.
There's so many
imagine
times
watching
where it
this
feels
in
like,
theater.
hey, it's over, but then they give you,
They
like...
give you a little bit more.
Yeah.
Ah, it's so
That's so
fucking
good. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to see anything. You just show some lights, put in the sound effects.
Some
you're good.
strobes, yeah.
They don't do that shit anymore because they can do whatever the hell they want, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pay some poor guy in India to do the effects, you know?
And he does them flawlessly.
Pepsi free. Caffeine free.
Sets their alarm at 10:28.
Now with saccharin instead of
It's
sugar.
a weekend.
Why does he sleep like this?
Well, why 28?
Also, he wakes up like in the same position.
I do, like, 22 and stuff. I don't do round numbers, really.
So, like, was any of it real? I like that.
You know, it's interesting. His parents could have
I didn't
really
realize.
had their house upgraded, you know what I mean?
Say, yeah.
I didn't realize all this stuff on the back. That back wall had like pictures of like female rears.
Really?
Good.
Female me.
Female rears. Female rears.
This layout reminds me
And
of Walt's
parents
house
and the
from
kids
Breaking
still
Bad.
live there, right?
It's weird that the dining room is also the living room.
His brother looks like he's 33.
Yeah.
He might be a lot older, man.
Yeah.
But he couldn't be more than 33. I mean, he couldn't be more than 30, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look how cool he is.
Yeah.
He's a little bit more.
Looks like
He's a little bit more Biff-like.
Looks like an old Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
He's taller.
Yeah. Definitely taller.
Shirt and pants are not flattering.
Sheesh.
Everybody's so upset.
What about the last one? Look at
It sounds like Jerry Seinfeld.
Biff's automotive detail. Look at his hair.
Yeah.
But that's like, that's funny. It's like,
I know. It
like
worse.
if you have worse life, you're bald and you're chubbier. You know what I mean?
Well, he's had a rougher life. Like, he's actually had to work.
One guy stands up to him and just ruins his entire life.
His whole life.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The way he was standing too, like with his hand on his hips. It's so funny.
The older makeup just works really well with most of it. Like, it's pretty believable.
He's like the.
I really,
Hi, Marty.
The Biff one is the most impressive to me, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, the hair is not fantastic, but this is face.
I think
There's
Marty.
probably a wig in this timeline.
A match made in space.
Look, there's Darth Vader.
No.
Man, he's so earnest. I love Biff.
Ready for tonight.
Look at that truck.
Imagine that.
That's the
He parked it
But
crooked.
how different, I wonder, his life, his memories, like his friends.
He doesn't remember, right?
Yeah.
It's still the same girl. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they
but-
live in the same house.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it isn't in the third. It's Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah. They both look good, so.
I'd just be like looking around every corner trying to find something that's terrible. You know? I'd be so paranoid that I got so lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so great.
I love his transparent tie. It's so useless.
I love the glasses.
Yeah.
Like, can he really see through those things, or does he walk over to him with, like, can you see through those?
This is so great, Mr.
Yeah.
Fusion.
Yeah. It's like a coffee maker.
I know that they did this as a joke and never planned to do a second one. Do you guys know that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they never planned to do a second one. This was like a little joke.
Oh yeah, I mean you put it. It's just a great ending. You know?
Yeah. But like he's kind of breaking his rules. Like he's going to the future, directly being pretty irresponsible. You know what I mean? Like you're telling them that they're going to have kids. You know what I mean?
Well, I remember them in the commentary for the second one really regretting that they put her in the car.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know what to do with her.
Yeah.
I love the barcode license plate.
Best line of the movie.
I know.
Save it for the end.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool.
It is so cool.
When I saw that the first time, I was just, oh my god, the wheels turn. You know?
Yeah.
What a movie.
Everyone
Like-
started screaming.
Yeah, that's great. Woo. Hell of a movie.
I love
I'm
the
just
songs,
jazzed up. I want to watch the others.
Yeah, I
Billy
know, right?
Zane.
too. The other two movies are so good, too.
Yeah.
Like,
I've watched two the least.
the whole trilogy is great.
I think I've only watched two like once.
can't
Really?
remember the
I've
last
watched,
time.
I've watched the
three.
third one
I watched
many,
three
many
the
times.
least.
Really?
I've watched 1 and 3 the most. I think I've only seen 2 like once or twice.
That's weird.
And
I've
that was
seen
in
them
my
all,
late
like,
teens.
50 times.
I always
the
watch
third
them
one
all
I probably,
together.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. I
You
always,
You're going to go home and watch them.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
He's going to be so confused she'll see the second one first.
Yeah, right? You're going to screw over like you did.
For the longest time, like I didn't know that there was a 2, and I just thought that the story from 1 went into 3.
Yeah. You were just like, Back to the Future 1, Back to the Future 3? Makes sense.
Well,
Yeah,
how they had them labeled on the tape,
Yeah.
it was like scribbled over and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It was just Back to the Future,
Yeah.
and then the other one, Back to the Future.
All right.
We only knew them by like the one where he went back with his parents, and then the one where he went to the Old West.
I only had them because my mom put them on, all three of them on the same pirated VHS copy.
tape.
Yeah, and you got to record them in the right
Oh, yeah,
order and
I know.
everything. That's just
Yeah.
masterful.
But yeah, no, I really like the movie. One thing, Shane, looking at the credits here and stuff like that, there's Marvin Berry. Marvin Berry is actually Chuck Berry's cousin.
Oh,
like,
cool.
really. So he is his cousin, and he was
He called Chuck.
Marvin Berry and the Starlighters was like his group. So
Nice.
like that's who actually performed in the
that's
movie
really
and
cool.
stuff.
yeah, I didn't
so,
know that at all. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fantastic movie, fantastic score. I looked it up. It was Alan Cervesky that did it was the composer, and his other famous theme is The Avengers. So he's done a lot of really good stuff in Hollywood, but this is still the timeless one. The Avengers is great. This one's better.
So like Marvel's like current Avengers, not like Uma Thurman. And,
No, the current Avengers. Yeah, the MCU. He did Endgame. Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
wow.
Portals is him. You know.
He also did Van Helsing, too.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's
Yeah,
done a lot of
Alan
stuff.
Silvestri
I mean,
did
the
Van
famous one
Helsing
is
as well.
Forrest Gump. He did Forrest Gump.
Oh, yeah?
God,
Yeah.
I love Forrest Gump, dude.
Yeah.
Love Forrest
But
Gump.
no, all around, I think this movie, like the screenplay for it's great. The acting for it was done really well. The music's
makeup.
great. The makeup's done amazingly well.
Yeah.
A timeless classic.
I'm blessed to have seen it once again.
Yeah. Like,
As always.
just love it. Glad I got to watch it with you guys and talk about it. Like, this is one of the ones, like, when we come up with the idea of doing this, I'm like, well,
I'm excited, yeah.
Like, these are the ones these are the things I want to do right here.
Yep. Well, if you guys want to be able to let us know what you want us to do
Like
next time,
Dragonheart.
go over to patreon.com/blindwave where you can find the poll for the next commentary.
Tombstone.
Yes.
That's all.
That's it.
All right. See ya.
No, his hat.
You fucking fiend.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss out on our movie reactions and commentary every week. And as Eric was saying, make sure you guys go to patreon.com/blindwave. We have polls there every week on what movie we shall be watching next. So, see you guys next time.